My name is George Boston Rhines. My blog is kvci.blogspot.com. This is America's first black African American president, and we are proud to have him sitting in the Oval Office with his beautiful family. The black African American people came to these shores in the year of 1555 aboard a slave ship called Jesus, captained by one Sir John Hawkins, a slave trader, as recorded in the Library of Congress. It was a long struggle, hard struggle, for the black man to get a drink of water at a water fountain, let alone to achieve the right to vote or to assemble in groups of more than 5, or to be able to worship in a worship service without a white man being present. We have come a long ways. Yet today, at this dispensation, we have the patriots and the Christians who seem to be asking God to repent for allowing President Barack Hussein Obama and Michelle and their 2 daughters to occupy the highest office in the land. What a beautiful First Lady. What a beautiful family. And to those patriots and Christians who believe that God made a mistake by putting this family, allowing this family, touching the hearts of America's voters to put this man and his family in office. If they cannot find anything good to say about this family, I am going to dedicate a writing that I wrote years ago, and I'm going to give tribute to one greater than Barack Obama, President Barack Obama. But through all the oppositions and not being able to do anything right, he may be worthy and fitting of some of the attributes of this soldier that I wrote about in 1984. I'm going to share that with you in a few minutes. But one other point I want to make before I close part 1 out. Isn't it strange that we've had 43 all white male presidents, some of which denied black people their rights to vote, to use the restrooms on public highways, were not even considered a human being. Just 3/5 of a human being, while some of the other 43 presidents served this nation. We didn't hear anything about the Tea Party. We didn't hear nothing about anybody asking the other 43 presidents about a birth certificate. Yet we, the black people, our ancestors, we fought in every great war of this nation. History proves that. History records that. Yet, some just cannot accept the fact that God of our salvation, the God that brought us from a westerly course, or whether from a east to the west, on a westerly course, to help build this country. So why shouldn't he serve his country, the country from which we, the majority of black, African Americans, and white right people came to call our home? So I'm going to say to you, as a United States military veteran, I salute you, Mr. President, to all the commissioned officers and non-commissioned officers and retired and just regular military veterans. You know that we are to respect our commander-in-chief of our armed forces. We must realize today that we are fighting on 3 foreign nations' battlefields at this very moment as I speak. Our sons and daughters should not see the venom directed towards this 44th president any more than the others. And if venom was spewed at the other ones, let us do what Jesus said and apologize and try to set the record straight. And now I was closed, but you must hear part 2 as I dedicate this particular writing that I wrote in 1984, and see if any of it is applicable. See if you know who this soldier will be. Part 2 in a minute. Thank you for listening. kvci.blogspot.com to read more about George Boston Rines.